Now in this video that I've entitled DateTime Math, I just want to show you some of the methods and properties that we can use to perform mathematical calculations and so forth with days and with dates. And again, I have created a solution here. Let me bring this over so you can see it, called VTC DateTime Math. And just very simple, when I click on the button, I'm going to kick off some things here. Notice how easy this stuff is. We're just going to load a variable called ML. That's the type of date time. We're going to load it with now. That's the current date and time. And then we're going to do a little math with it. Notice I'm going to create a variable called AD for add days, and I'm going to take ML, which is today's date, and I'm going to add days. I'm going to call the add days method. I'm going to add 30 days to it. Then I'm going to load a variable called AM. Notice it's date time. They're all date time. I'm going to add 30 months to the current date. Then AY, I'll add 30 years to the current date. And then this one's interesting. SD, subtract days. I'm going to call the add days method, but I'm going to add a minus 120. So I'm actually going to subtract 120 days from today's date. Now to show you these things, I have set up some message boxes, and notice I'm going to take the AD, which is today's date with 30 days added to it, and I'm going to call the short date string method that's actually static, and I'm going to put a title on that message box, and that says today's date plus 30 days so we can see it. Then all these I'm going to do short date strings on them, but I'm going to show you what those look like, and I'll show you today's date plus 30 months plus 30 years minus 120 days. And then I'm going to come down here and show you how I can use the day of week property to figure out 30 days from now. If I take AD, I want to know what day of the week is that going to fall on. And so let's just run this and look at what happens here. Notice if I click the button, today's date is 30 days from today. Today's 7/22. And 30 days, or actually 7/23, 30 days from today is the 22nd. Then 30 months from today would be January 23rd, 2012. 30 days, that's almost 3 years. That's about right, 2.5 years, something like that. Today's date plus 30 years would be 7/23/2039. That one looks good. And then, of course, the cool one, minus 120 days. I don't know why it's cool to minus, but 3/25/2009. Then to see what the day of the week is, 30 days from today, notice we took AD, which is add 30, and we looked at the day of week, and 30 days from today is a Saturday. And if you go get a calendar and chase this down and count it up, you'll see that's exactly what it is. Now, that's just very simple things that you can do with this. And notice, once I've got these in there, then I can perform, comparisons and Boolean function type things and expressions with these. So it's very easy to use these dates to manipulate parts of your application and to store dates and to do all kind of tricks with them. You'll see a lot of times, if you've ever done any data warehousing, that one of the things you'll do when you load your data warehouse a lot of times is you'll add days or take away days, or you'll strip parts out, and you'll just do all kind of stuff. For example, the day of the week, we could take all the dates and put on the day of the week, so that we want to figure out which actual day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, is our biggest sales day, that sort of thing. So that's just some real simple date time math things that you can do, and some things that you can see about date time that you can start to manipulate.